G'day guys and welcome back to another video on the Chalkstar channel, and today I will be going through my round 22 AFL predictions. And as you can see, I've gone back to the original layout. The other one just did not work for me. The video got a couple of views, which was pretty nice, but I reckon this app works a lot better. So let's go into the review. Friday night, Melbourne versus Collingwood, absolutely amazing game to watch. As the commentators and stuff have said, had everything that you would want in an AFL game: drama, momentum shifts. Yeah, it was just a really good game to watch. Probably top 5 for me this year. I don't know about top 3, but it was an amazing game. Good job to Collingwood, but I don't know if, the way they play is going to stack up in finals. Like, they always leave it to they leave it down to the wire. And if I was to be honest, if some of the other scores flipped around, like what if Jamie Elliott missed the goal and some of the other kicks they done, or maybe if they defended well or something. But if some of the scores got reversed, then they would probably be on the edge of, they'd probably they'll still finish top 8, but I don't know if they'd be top 4. So yeah, good job to Collingwood. It was an amazing win, but I'm just not fully convinced about how they'll go this year in finals. They're a good team, but I don't know if they'll go all the way. Hawthorn, I tipped them in my tipping video, but I think I changed it because I thought I needed some upset tips, and I thought Gold Coast Hawthorn, maybe Gold Coast in this one, and I only tipped Hawthorn because I'm biased. But no, Hawthorn did get the job done. A few rounds ago when we versed Gold Coast and Darwin, I said Hawthorn would beat Gold Coast and Tassie because of the weather changes. Now, that was not certainly the case, but as you can see by the scores, if you see the goal and behind ratio, Gold Coast clearly did know how to kick, and Tassie extremely inaccurate because of the wind. But yeah, Gold Coast had the chance to win it, but Hawthorn held on. We were basically winning for the entire game, so deserved it. That was a Hawthorn game. GWS Essendon, didn't watch this one, can't give you any info really. But yeah, Hogan played a good game, and I tipped GWS, so I guess it's a W. Bulldogs, I tipped Freo as well for this one, but I literally shouldn't have changed it. If I didn't change, right now I would have only gone one game wrong, which was Friday night, which I think most people would have gone wrong. But yeah, it is what it is. I like Bulldogs retro Guernsey as well, so I honor to that. Geelong St Kilda. Now, I predicted last week they'd win by like 60 or 70. They were winning by like 50 at one stage. That was the highest score, but ended up winning by 45. So still, I guess, is a smashing. So I would say the big call obviously got wrong, but I was on the right track. Voice crack there, sorry. And the other Friday night game, which I was focusing on, Richmond versus Port Adelaide. It was a good game to watch. I reckon Shai Bolton. Now, I reckon he is the best player of the AFL right now. I predicted early in the season that he would be Richmond's breakout player. Now, he's not only Richmond's breakout, he's really the breakout player of this year. He showed some good signs last year, but yeah, he's truly established himself as an absolute star this year. So that's the Richmond game. They've still got hopes to make the top 8. There's got to be the Hawks next week, which I'll show my tips later for. And let's quickly get this done with. Sydney obviously beating North right now, and I reckon they'll hold on. We'll just assume Brisbane win and West Coast win for Josh Kennedy's final game, and that will be the round 21. Round 22, first game, St Kilda versus Brisbane. This could go anyway, but I don't think, even if Brisbane lose against Carlton, I'll still tip them. It's at Marvel Stadium. Brisbane don't have the hoodoo at Marvel, but at the MCG, and they play okay at Marvel, so I'll go Brisbane by, I'll say 25 points. Now, last week I went pretty big, 18 points as well, so I'll go 25 this time. I can't see the Saints winning here. I'll lower the score just in case. 19 is fine. I can't see the Saints winning here. Fully destroy the finals chances. I don't like St Kilda either, so yeah. Saturday, Bulldogs, WS, can't really say much. I reckon Bulldogs win that. Adelaide Oval, Adelaide versus North. Now, I haven't seen the West Coast versus Adelaide game. If Adelaide win this game against West Coast, I'll certainly tip them. But if they lose and North put up a good fight against the Swans, I might tip North. But for now, I'll tip Adelaide. Gold Coast versus Geelong. Now, I don't know why, but I can see the Gold Coast Suns winning this one. They've got almost nothing left to play for, but I reckon they'll be competitive this game. I don't think they'll lose. I don't think they'll win, but they'll be competitive. But I'll still tip Geelong. MCG, Melbourne versus Carlton. Now, if Carlton lose against Brisbane, they have to win Melbourne, and then Collingwood next round, which I'd argue are both harder. But yeah, I'll go Melbourne. I can't see them losing 2 weeks in a row. I've said that a couple of times. Freo versus West Coast. Freo win this one. Richmond versus Hawthorn. Now, Hawks are probably the team that Richmond would be probably most concerned about for the remainder of the season, obviously, with Hawthorn and Essendon to go. Both these teams have the ability to somehow beat a top 8 team, but yeah, Richmond will prove too strong. Sydney versus Collingwood. This is probably game of the round, and it will also be the margin comp, so make sure to leave your tips in the comment section down below. I didn't really clarify that last week, so apologies. Sydney versus Collingwood. I really don't know, man. This is hard. I can see Collingwood winning this one, but Swans, it's at the SCG, sorry, and I don't... Oh, no, Collingwood beat Melbourne there last year. I'll just go Sydney. Safe option. Might change later in the week, depending on, some of the news and the headlines and the injury stuff, but I'll go with Sydney. And Essendon versus Port. Now, Essendon, I don't know how they're favourites in this game. Port have been competitive for the last couple of weeks, just couldn't get the job done against Richmond, but Essendon, I mean, that was, I'm not going to lie, a pretty bad loss to the GWS Giants, and I reckon they'll back it up, but they're not going to cop as much criticism this week. It'll mostly just be about GWS' response, but I'll still tip Port for this one. I can't really, I'm not sold on Essendon yet. They can beat some good teams, here and there, who do they beat? I think they beat St Kilda, Gold Coast, so yeah, St Kilda, Gold Coast, and barely lost against Collingwood. And I recall there being a good one. Let's check it back quickly. Oh yeah, and they beat Brisbane. So they've been some good form, but I don't think they'll win this one. So that's my round 22 AFL tips. If you guys enjoyed, please like and subscribe. So yeah, see you guys next video. Bye.